Hey everyone, we are on a 32-day camping adventure, traveling from Ontario all the way to Newfoundland. Join us as we experience the raw beauty of nature, camping, hiking, and backpacking through some of the most awe-inspiring locations. Hey everyone, today's goal, figure out how we are going to hike a section of the East Coast Trail. So we've been on the phone for the last couple of hours trying to find the safest place to park our car while we're out there hiking and backpacking around. Come on. We are looking for a place to park our car while we hike the trail for 4 nights. Is that something you could do?
Me personally, no.
Oh, of course. No problem.
Hello.
I'm looking for a safe place to park my car for 4 nights while we hike a section of the East Coast Trail.
We're hiking a portion of the East Coast Trail, and we were looking for a ride.
Please remain on the line.
I'll remain on the line then.
You are being transferred to the operator.
Hello, front desk.
I was wondering if you can maybe help me out.
Okay.
And what's taking a little extra time is that we want to do a specific section.
Overall, the East Coast Trail is about 300 kilometers. Obviously, we cannot do the entire thing in only 4 nights, so we're just going to pick out a small section. We were hoping to end at a brewery, so that was ideally where we were going to park our car. However, they cannot accommodate us parking our car there for the 4 nights. So we are scrambling around trying to find something. We woke up this morning, we enjoyed our fresh blueberries that we hand-picked yesterday off the side of a cliff. And yeah, it's around lunchtime now. So we are hanging out at the activity center here at our campsite, which has free Wi-Fi and some charging ports. So we're charging our phones. We're going to head back for lunch. Hope that some of these people get back to us. We've left a bunch of messages, sent out a bunch of Facebook messages and stuff like that as well. So we have our fingers crossed that someone will get back to us as we have lunch. We're going to go for a quick hike and, of course, check out another local brewery around us, and then get our bags packed and all set for tomorrow morning. This is the big part of our adventure inside of our even bigger adventure. So, feeling good?
I'm feeling good. Honestly, the hike isn't as concerning for me right now. It's the logistics of how we're getting to and from, because we want to park where we are going to end the hike. So logistically, it's been a little bit tough, and we just frankly don't know the area. So as we're calling people, they're saying, oh, well, there's these 2 green towers here. You could park back there. So we had no clue what they're talking about. So that's been a bit of a challenge.
After a quick bite of lunch, we strapped on our hiking boots and headed south from our campsite at Lockston Path Provincial Park, about 15 minutes to one of the top 35 trails in North America and Europe.
We're at the Skerwink Trail. Welcome to the Skerwink Trail, a 5.3 kilometer hiking path that circles Skerwink Head. The town of Port Rexton assumed responsibility for the Skerwink Trail in 2008.
This trail has more scenery per square foot than any other trail on the island. It features sea stacks, stunning cliffs, beaches, the chance to see whales and eagles, and some incredible lookouts.
It almost looks tropical.
It's pretty funny as we're walking. We have groups in front of us and groups behind us, and all you can hear is wow, whoa, wow, like every 5 minutes. But as you can see, this is totally why.
Jessica log on the Skerwink Trail. We're at kilometer, I'm not quite sure, but it is taking us much longer than the regular hour for us to do 5K. There's so much to see. It's just absolutely stunning. I can see why some of the reviews on all trails said it took me 2-3+ hours. There's just so much to see.
Well, we can definitely see why the Skerwink Trail is rated #1 in North America. It has it all. There's a 360-degree view from the lookout point. There's insane lookouts. There's chances of seeing whales and puffins. It's absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend on a nice day to bring a picnic up here. There's so many places, even here at the top of the lookout. There's a brand new looking picnic table right here. There's so many places to stop and enjoy. You could easily spend a whole day just hiking around these 5 kilometers. It should only take you an hour to 2, but
We've already been an hour and a half.
yeah,
There's so much to see. 10 out of 10.
100%. One thing that's hard to always remember is to stay hydrated while you're out here. It's one thing we quite often actually forget, and then we can definitely feel it. All right, after an afternoon of hiking the Skerwink Trail, stunning trail. I can't say enough good things about it. Absolutely phenomenal. We finished the day with a pit stop to the Lockston Brewery. Also a phenomenal place. Probably the nicest brewery that I've ever been in. Like, just everything about it. The music was on point. The place just looked really, really nice. The beers obviously were delicious, so we bought a couple extra to bring home to our campsite. And we just finished figuring out what we plan on doing for our trip on the East Coast Trail. We made a couple posts on social media looking for help to find a place to park our car while we hike the East Coast Trail. And we had a very generous Instagrammer reach out and mention that their parents don't live too far away, and they are going to help us out by allowing us to park there and drive us to the start of the trail. So we're absolutely super pumped for that at the moment. So we're just back at our campsite right now. We are packing down as much as we can tonight, getting our backpacks ready for hiking for 4 nights along the trail. And then we're going to have some dinner, relax a little bit, and then get up bright and early.
Is this riveting YouTube material?
Folding up laundry. So Jess and I are just going through all the food that we think that we're going to need for the East Coast Trail. So for dinners, we have our own dehydrated chili. We also have a hamburger helper lasagna. And then we have an Alpine Air chicken grilled pad thai, along with an OTG meal, which is coconut curry chicken. Very much looking forward to that one. For breakfast, we're keeping it very simple, and we're just going with some Quaker instant oatmeal. And for lunches, we are going to have, for the first day, we're going to have some peanut butter and jelly. And after that, we are going to have some salami and cheese wraps. We have some Swiss cheese that we found to be very delicious. Just the standard PC Swiss cheese. It lasts for 4 or 5 days on the trail without being refrigerated that we found. And so delicious with salami and wraps. And then for snacks, we have some Reese's Pieces peanut version, along with some peanut M&Ms. Because they're candy coated, they don't melt in your packs if it gets very warm. Not that we're afraid of it getting too warm here. And we also have a ton of Cliff Bars, Lara bars, and some fruit bars, which also have veggies mixed in with them. So that's our plan for food. We're getting that all packed down. We feel pretty confident with the amount that we have packed. Oh, and we also have hot chocolate. That's our favorite. We are not coffee drinkers, so we have a couple tea bags and a number of hot chocolates and hot apple cider mixes. Next priority is clothes, getting them packed into our packs. It's getting a little damp out here. We're doing everything spread out on the picnic table. So yeah, gotta get clothes packed.
Alex and I decided to keep one of our empty tortilla bags because we knew we wouldn't need a full pack of tortillas for the East Coast Trail. So we're just counting out how many tortillas we need and making a little bundle for the trail. All right, we are wrapping up day 14 of our trip fireside.
This is the first campfire we've had in 14 days, and it feels fantastic right now. It is chilled off quite a bit, pretty much like every other night here, but it is so nice to have a campfire. Like, we are officially camping now that we have a campfire going on. Yet another fantastic day. Yesterday didn't end too well. It was quite cool and foggy, and after our morning of gallivanting around the Bonavista Vista Peninsula, we
were zapped yesterday.
And we just got chilled to the bone from all the mist and the fog. But today, the sun came out finally. It felt like it's been so long since we've seen the sun.
The sun really just got us moving. The morning we spent planning our East Coast Trail trip, and then we just, after lunch, it was hit the trail, hit the brewery, enjoy some sunshine, and that's exactly what we did. So now you're gonna enjoy the fire, dig into this chili that is all prepared, and call her a night and get ready for more adventure in the morning.
Our bags are packed. They're in the car. We are ready. Tomorrow morning, first thing, we're headed to a Honda dealership to get some parts for the car. And then we are headed to a location where we're going to park the car for 4 days. And we're going to get a ride to the East Coast Trail, which we hope to spend the next 4 nights on.
And in the morning, I'm making pancakes.
Just some sun.
Give us some sun!
I don't need warmth, I just need some sun.
Come on, Newfoundland!
We're gonna hike the Skerwink. Oh, that was awful. We're at the Skerwink Trail. Equally as bad.
Do it
let's
again.
Okay, what eye am I gonna do? This one. I don't want one of these in my mouth. They're huge.